was amazing. That was a huge game, but to think of what she went through to get to that game and play that way and how exhausted she must have been.
Diggins, folks. Another double-digit first quarter for AB. She's got 10 points. That was the Lynx' first three-pointer. Diggins-Smith. Back to Turner. And now Cunningham. Diamond to Shields. Diggins-Smith gets it off just before the shot clock expired and hit the 2-4. The rest of Minnesota as a team combined 2 for 10. Powers of the shot deflected. Cunningham pushing it up ahead. She's got Diggins-Smith, who leaves it for DeShields. Wow, that was a beautiful. So you expect a little rust coming out of an all-star break. Teams practiced yesterday. Obviously, Phoenix traveled yesterday. Minnesota had a good practice, but Cheryl Reeve said, I bet 12 teams in the WNBA said they had a good practice.
Exactly, and there was a lot going on in that weekend, especially for that player, right? I think that is going to continue to be really critical. You know, Phoenix comes out here, they play a lot of small ball, and I think Minnesota can really take advantage of that. I also like the perimeter defense that Minnesota threw out, holding Phoenix to 22% from the three-point line.
Shade Petty will try another three and hit one for Phoenix. And we have special theme nights still to come. Head to lynxbasketball.com to get your tickets now. 3-point lead for the Lynx. Cunningham ties it up. Missing 5 consecutive shots.
And I think Sylvia Fowles is one of, well, everyone is happy to see Napisa Collier, but I think Sylvia Fowles is really, in particular, happy to see her back.
Cunningham with a tough take.
Shooting 51% from the three-point line. Mariah Jefferson, the best in the WNBA.
Number 1, yep. 26 of 50 now after that make. Diggins-Smith keeps it alive, gets all. The streak has been broken tonight after 30 consecutive makes. She missed at the technical. Second foul of the game by Sill. Those are her only 2 fouls.
Defensive energy and defensive stops here in the third quarter is really going to be key.
Nice looking. Dantas, no look. Sill puts it up with the basket behind her head.
This, again, is where I think Minnesota should exploit Phoenix by going into Sill.
Pass, the catch is on a minutes restriction. We probably won't see her again here in the third. She's been playing around 20 minutes, ideally. Skylar Diggins-Smith on low. The Lynx turned it over on 3 consecutive possessions, and now it's 4. Diggins-Smith fakes the shot. Or actually, she kind of just paused on the Minnesota lead.
See if Minnesota's defense can put a body on someone and get a rebound.
And Taurasi gives the lead right back to
can be when they play together.
When the Lynx and Mercury played a few weeks ago on those consecutive games, lethargic moments for the team. This, you're right, Leah, absolutely locked in. 1 point for the defense to leave. It did, and she scored 7 points for Shepard. Turner hands off to Skylar Diggins-Smith. She found herself all alone. Stopped, got herself set, and hit. She finds DeShields, and that one won't go. Phoenix has not scored since the 9:24 mark of this quarter. Gray ends that. In a 5-point game. Powers. Steal by Phoenix. Cunningham lays it in.
Wanting to score so badly for her team.
Diggins-Smith stops short and hits the shot. Game 1:16 to play. Diggins-Smith left for 3. Oh, that is a killer from. Diggins-Smith at the free throw line.
Here in overtime, she's attacking the basket every time down offensively. When
still bugging her a little bit, but her legs feel great.
Yep. Hence the dunk in the all.
9 assists. And now it's 30. Left to go. The Lynx are up by 2. Cunningham gets it to Skylar Diggins-Smith. She drives the lane, puts it up, and in.
Oh, the teams just look like they're exhausted.
Skylar gets her own rebound. Sims cashes in. That is a...
Diggins-Smith gets the tough floater to go with 4 points, and she has been perfect at the free throw line as well. Career high, besting her 6 from a season ago. Skylar Diggins-Smith with a terrific take. She's got 6.
Yeah, now in these last few possessions, but a great try by Diggins-Smith with the right hand, a little scoop shot right there. Not an easy shot for somebody that's left-handed.
I think that's changed over the last week or so, just because, oh, daylight for Sky. She's got 9.
That's her first.
Skylar using that screen by Turner, kind of a little loose ball. She picks it up. And
Banham chased off the three-point line, dumps it inside.
A good hustle rotation by the Mercury. Dantas looked like she was going to be wide open. And you see Skylar Diggins-Smith coming right over and slapping that ball over her knee.
Outstanding.
In her 15th year and all-time rebounder, and she's up against the greats. If she's not a great, that's for sure. And
10 points as we will step aside. Sky is locked in early and all high percentage shots.
And early in that first quarter, the defense by the Mercury, they were...
Shea Petty had 9 points, and then Skylar Diggins-Smith, and he leads all scorers with a dozen. Trying to bounce it to Achanwa, but Turner was there, breaking up the Notre Dame connection. And Skylar Diggins-Smith gets the roll. She's got 14 to lead all scorers.
It wasn't a...
Coach Nygaard to the Mercury crew.
They've got to do a better job on the offense. They've got to start executing, moving the basketball.
And their teams play again on Thursday at the Target Center. We'll have that for you on Valley Sports Arizona at 5 o'clock. Skylar Diggins-Smith getting the... Charles.
There you saw Jefferson was hung up a little bit on that, and then Shepard had to back off. She didn't know whether to go back or forward and left Diggins-Smith open.
Playoffs for a 12th straight season. Skylar Diggins-Smith for 3. You betcha.
And Gustafson setting a nice screen for Skylar to be
4th personal foul.
So Megan Gustafson takes out Banham right there.
Acting traffic. Shot clock into single digits. Way cross court to Sky for 3. Skylar Diggins-Smith has 25.
Boy, was that needed by the Mercury. There's a cross court pass by Petty, and I don't think the links were there. Mercury trying to get back into it by shooting threes, and tough defensive play by Diggins-Smith.
Diggins-Smith is a one-woman wrecking crew looking for teammates in black. Taurasi 3 on the way. Splash.
Returning to the links, number 11, Natalie Achanwa.
Yeah, big defensive play, and then off to the races Diggins-Smith is, and then the overpass. Taurasi knocking that one down.
Here comes the fast break that was so good against LA. Taurasi to Diggins-Smith. That's effective.
She'll take that assist.
For the Mercury here in the second quarter. This is a Phoenix team that wants to end this homestand with a win. Skylar Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith, shot clock into single digits. Sky rises and fires and hits. Petty.
First in the last 2 minutes.
Well, we talked about Diggins-Smith's ability to create for herself, and a little hop step right there, and enough space for a little jumper.
Tina Charles, shot clock and game clock almost lined up. Shot clock winding down. And to beat the buzzer.
16 points in the paint for the Dream. And then for Skylar Diggins-Smith, she was looking for a shot. She was looking to attack. That was a nice assist by Diana Taurasi.
She had a season-low 7 against the Dream the last time these two teams met. Terrific take by Diggins-Smith there and a wonderful pass. And she resets the offense. Diggins-Smith breaking free, getting the bucket, and an opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Tina Charles recognizing the cut by Skylar Diggins-Smith, and Diggins-Smith just hesitating enough to get the defense up in the air and herself for a three-point chance.
Get Monique Billy Charles. to Sky. Single digits on the shot clock. Diggins-Smith buries the jumper. She's got 15. Gas for 25.
She had 33 against Indiana.
Anything you can do, I can do better. A three ball is answered. Wow. Sky gets the triple.
Arrow, which is what
89, 83.
A lot of Isabel Harrison.
She is one of the top 4 players in this league. She can play multiple positions. That's the great thing in basketball. And you have to like that early for the Dallas Wings offense.
Yeah, Skylar Diggins-Smith looked like she took about 5 steps on that, but she did get the 2. Now Kayla Thornton, she gets on the board. The lead is at 7 for Dallas. Skylar inside working on Mabry.
For her, she's going to let that thing fly.
6 points away from 2000. Phoenix comes right back and answers.
2-man game with Enrique and Izzy to give her some availability.
Well, Turner just got slide by the defense. Great pass, though.
It is impressive, and I think that comes because they have shooters on the perimeter that are ready to score consistently.
Count the basket and a foul. That's what Skylar Diggins-Smith can do so well and do so quickly.
Well, I'm sure at halftime they talked about attacking the paint, and Skylar does just that. She draws the foul, she's able to finish and one. Charles gets in that Laker Cup positioning. She's very hard to guard.
And Alicia Gray lost the handle. Giving it up, nice pass, Skylar Diggins-Smith to DeShields.
For the finish again, and here's Skylar. Transition defense has to get better. Kick up another finish for DeShields in transition.
Uses the left arm to get Diggins-Smith away from her. Skylar staying right with her with 2 to shoot. Knocked away. Diggins-Smith comes up with this. Got DeShields on the right. Nice pass. Charles point blank range.
Skylar is able to just get her hands on this. DeShields gets involved in the action as well, and they're off to the races in transition. She's able to find DeShields, who's able to dump it off to Tina Charles for the finish.
Well, Phoenix on a 12-2 run, and Skylar Diggins-Smith's going to get a little bit of a break here in the third. Wings trying to snap a 4-game losing skid. Skylar Diggins-Smith for 2. Quickly up ahead to DeShields. Skylar Diggins-Smith spots up. The 3. Got it!
Such a great job of getting out in transition. DeShields finds her. She gets her feet set, and it's cash money.
Kayla Thornton just picked up her 4th personal foul. First meeting between these two had 4 ties and 4 lead changes. Enrique saved it into the hands of Skylar. Over to Charles, got it. Final 14 seconds. Skylar going nowhere quickly. Gets the scoop and the score with 7 seconds left.
Cunningham has a quad. Of course, Diamond DeShields, Brianna Turner, and Brittany Griner are not with the team. Out of the timeout, Skylar Diggins right to the rack. So here for the Merc with 14 seconds on the shot clock. 5:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Skylar Diggins-Smith, the midi looks good.
So far, Skylar Diggins has been the bright spot. She's 2 of 3 from the floor and looking to attack. She's got 4 points and a nice little baseline jumper.
But the basket wouldn't have it. Skylar Diggins-Smith, the hezzy and the hits.
Smith, getting her off that turnover, comes down with a little nice 15-footer at the free throw line.
Jackie Young is having, she's got a dozen to lead all scorers. Skylar Diggins-Smith, triple try is true. So Hamby is into double figures with 11, joining Jackie Young with 14. Nice finish at the bucket by Skylar Diggins-Smith.
That wasn't
the one who wasn't shell-shocked was Skylar Diggins-Smith. She was terrific.
Yeah, as you said earlier, they came out of that timeout. Vanessa Nygaard called a timeout, and Skylar Diggins really picked up the pace and really picked up her energy in attacking the basket. She was 4 of 7 from the floor, had a three-pointer, but
Diggins-Smith with a head of steam, you betcha. Diggins-Smith waiting for the screen from Charles. She's got a head of steam. She's going to work and is going to the free throw line. I'll have whatever Sky is having. She's on fire.
And she went on the right side of the floor and then comes back on the left to use that screen a little bit. Opening, a little floater in there. Take care of the basketball. And that was a little bit of a lazy pass.
Diggins-Smith bottoms. She's got 19.
But the Mercury
shot resets with Sky at the point. Little give and go. Nice finish by Gustafson.
She come off the bench and been a bright spot. Just a nice give and go right there. And Skylar Diggins drawing the defense to her, and she's given back too.
Yes. Skylar Diggins-Smith now has 23 points to lead all scorers. But the Mercury have figured things out here in the second and third quarters of play. Nice pick by Skylar Diggins-Smith. She's got a head of steam, one to beat, and she beats the buzzer. 1 second on the clock. Diggins-Smith has 25, and that is how the quarter will end. Have yourself a quarter, Skylar Diggins-Smith. Skylar Diggins-Smith doing some work. She's got 25 on 10 of 16 shooting. Do stick and stay. Welcome back to the Footprint Center. A bright spot for the Mercury tonight, Annie, has been Skylar Diggins-Smith. How she got it done.
Yeah, she really has. 10 of 18 from the floor. She's got those 25 points and gotten herself to the free throw line. Been very aggressive, attacking the basket, looking for her shot, creating space, working hard on the defensive end. And gets her hands on a great steal right there, and just pushing the basketball, just brought up her energy, and you had mentioned it, she got that technical and just really lifted her game.
She has been sensational, leading all scorers with 25 points. 22 to 21. Skylar Diggins-Smith with a head of steam.
And she gets her first basket, and certainly looking to score.
Out a good team like that with turnovers. Shot clock winding down. Diggins-Smith recognizing and gets the little floater to go.
And Skylar with the behind the back. Little floater right there. Helps when you can handle the ball.
Jones back to the at the end of the first. Have a 2-point lead here in the second. Another floater by Sky. They're not going to make her pick up her dribble. She's going to do that all night.
Well, with ball, but here you see Smith looked like she was going to pick it up and switches over to her left hand, where that is her strong hand, with another little floater. And Trossi came up with a
back-to-back games on back-to-back nights. Nice steal by Diana Taurasi behind the back. Nice feed to Skylar Diggins-Smith. That's how you run a fast break, and Kurt Miller wants to talk about it. He is not happy with points, Annie.
Yeah, just a great hustle play defensively. Diana Taurasi reading, bringing it to the left side and understanding that she had a couple players filling in.
Skylar Diggins-Smith now with 10 points.
Don't miss a chance to see your WNBA finals make another run.
That's just a
into herself with a bad pass. Once you leave your feet on a pass, you're better off just coming down and traveling.
The Sun have struggled from the floor, as you mentioned, Annie. Just 1 of 6 shooting. No call. Cunningham on the deck, ahead to DeShields.
But Megan Gustafson with the nice pass and then fast break, getting the ball to DeShields. But the other thing is, too, they're not waiting. Once the ball goes in for
the walk, didn't get that call. Jones gets the bucket.
I like how they're pushing the play. Even off a made basket, they come down quickly and get into their offense.
And it's another timeout by Kurt Miller as this transition. Petty with the great hand. Skylar Diggins-Smith is all alone. She finishes. Diggins-Smith's got 14. And Kurt Miller needs time as Connecticut's lead has shrunk to 2. The lead all scores. Right behind her is Skylar Diggins-Smith, 5 of 12 shooting. She's got 14. And this Mercury team is ready to strike and take the lead. Bench loving it as short as it is. Skylar Diggins-Smith beats the defense.
That's her third.
Now here's that give and go right there. Little back door by Diggers.
Her goals is to be Defensive Player of the Year in this league. Shot clock and game clock a little bit different. Skylar Diggins-Smith doesn't care. She's got 18.
Now there's contact there, and looks like it on the shot, but Diggins-Smith, good focus right there, getting the ball to go in, and Heidemann is just all over her. And then on
It's just Diana Taurasi and Skylar Diggins-Smith's world, and we're just living in it. Taurasi with 11 points in the third quarter. Diggins-Smith continuing to apply the pressure. They've been a great tandem tonight, Annie.
Yeah, Diggins-Smith leading and rebounding right now, and 12 from the free throw line, and the Mercury did not shoot one.
Skylar Diggins-Smith, terrific take, and one opportunity right there. She's got 20, a chance to make it 21.
Yeah, Connecticut 23 of 26 from the free throw line, 15 of 15 the Mercury, and see if they can get a few more in this fourth quarter.
Nice to see Sky working. She only had 12 points in that 3-point loss to Chicago.
That we saw in previous games, and slow starts like this are tough, but there's still plenty of time in the game to get it back.
Diggins-Smith hanging and using the glass. It was a pretty array of moves, and Carlos Knox will take a timeout. 3 of their first MVP form here lately, continuing her strong run of play.
Her shot is just getting better and better. The way she's able to elevate and do what she likes to do is get to that left side.
Would have here to start the back-to-back. They've answered that so far. Diggins-Smith spinning on Mitchell. Diggins-Smith, the left hand, a strong finish. Had an and one opportunity coming.
She might be one of the best guards to be able to finish through contact and get right back to that left hand. As she cuts her off, she said, I'm going right back, and being able to contort her body in the way to get it through to the basket for not an easy two, actually a very difficult two, but an and one.
Oh, what a play by Petty to pull it down. And there's Skylar Diggins-Smith, and it's now this offense playing at a very high level. Diggins-Smith wide open, hits a three.
And that is not the player you want to leave open. She does a great job seeing. Every time somebody says Victoria Vivens, I automatically think of offense, but she brings a lot of great defense to the game, too.
Oh, what an athletic finish there from Diggins-Smith. Skylar Diggins-Smith, 9th year in the WNBA. Making plays like that.
Yeah, that
3 o'clock when they host the Chicago Sky. Tickets available at Fever Basket. He stops here on this end. Diggins-Smith, the hesitation, and right to the rim.
And that lack of communication is really going to come back to bite them.
Mitchell drives on Petty. Kick out Robinson on the shot fake. Robinson on the drive. Hangs and had it blocked. Oh, a second time. Diggins-Smith got her once.
It was a great pass, and Diggins-Smith, she knew that she wasn't going to shoot it. That might not be one of her strong points. And just
the ball screens, the defense of the Aces, they're going underneath all the guards right now. Diggins-Smith are a little too strong, really. Skylar Diggins-Smith finishing around the basket. With Phoenix taking those perimeter shots, they'll get second opportunities with those long rebounds. Clock is at 4. Sophie Cunningham, this is yours. Then they give up the free throw line, 21-11. When the offense is going to run through you, you better be pretty good from the free throw line. Diggins, excited about that one. Foul is on Wilson, and one. Well, Skylar Diggins is doing all she can to manufacture points for the Mercury. Remember, they're coming off 2 losses from the Minnesota Lynx. Very frustrating. They were very frustrated with how they played and how well they allowed Minnesota to play. I look for Skylar Diggins, two-man game with Brittany Griner. Sophie Cunningham, devastating blow. 4 for 10 are the Mercury from beyond the arc. Skylar Diggins-Smith, boy, her finishes are pretty. Another one reversed. Well, Bill Lambier has put Kia Stokes in the game, so both coaches are resting their centers, Cam Beige and Skylar Diggins looking for the right option, hand in the face. Brittany Griner knocks it down. Plum's defense, so energetic, tries to go under it. Skylar Diggins-Smith takes advantage. Plum chasing Diggins. Perfect delivery from Diggins into Griner. Diggins over to Griner. All the points in overtime. Offensively. Shot's got to go. It's 2 seconds. Diggins-Smith. What a delivery for 3. Uh-oh. 9 consecutive points unanswered for the Phoenix Mercury. Well, the difference in the defense for the Aces against the Mercury is they're letting the Mercury catch the ball where they want it. If you let them catch it within their spots, of course they're going to make you pay, and Skylar Diggins-Smith did exactly that. As the Aces try to find revenge against the Lynx.
As she gets over half now, Charles going on the rook, kicks it, extra one to Shields in the corner. That falls. Here's Petty, works off Gustafson, who also had a cup of tea here with the Mystics last season. Diggins-Smith kicks it, Sims 3. She knocks it in.
Who has been disruptive with a hand in the face and getting deflections and pieces of her shot inside.
Skylar Diggins-Smith gets that to go. Mercury now with a 2-point lead, coach.
Probably good in that situation. You hate to see that happen, though, after that kind of situation. And now you see the entire Phoenix bench showing their muscles.
Christy, I'll take 5 of this in the finals.
I love it.
Diggins-Smith spins, gets that to go as the hack comes to an end.
Taurasi has seen both Clark and Atkins as her match defensively.
Diggins-Smith, pull up. She gets that to go. Rui Machida into the ball game. Cloud will get a break. Turner, now Diggins-Smith. Hits another 3. Diggins-Smith works off Charles. Pump fake. Charles gets that to go.
It's all about staying connected on any screening actions here and boxing out.
Quick touch pass, Diggins-Smith behind the back. Count the bucket and the foul.
Tough bucket by Skylar Diggins-Smith behind the back, creating space with Clark backing up. You see what the idea was, but just didn't have the body balance on that one. Austin missed an opportunity on a mismatch inside.
Petty the 3. She connects. Atkins over to Clark. Hines Allen came back, taken away by Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith count the bucket and the foul.
All the way, full speed to the rim. And watch right here, she got crafty with it. She saw that Atkins would probably...
Turner inside Charles, kicks it. Sims, Diggins-Smith. Pull up.
And we like to see our partners in the NBA paying attention and trying to get some support for BG. Taurasi connecting right there. Double team, gets it to Petty. Shot clock winding down. Petty to Turner, who kicks it out to Sky for three. To beat the buzzer. Hello, Skylar. How you doing?
And Mercury did not panic.
Taurasi down the court, picked off by Katie Lou Samuelson. That's a UConn on UConn situation right there. And then another Sparks turnover. Skylar Diggins-Smith knows how to finish. That's a 5-0 run for Skylar.
She's so low to the ground. They've got her listed at 5'9", but you know, she's just so explosive.
Diggins-Smith has 9 points. Wanted a foul, didn't get it, but the bucket looked great. 6 minutes to go here, second quarter. Diggins-Smith kicks it to DeShields. Triple on the way. You betcha!
2007, we win a championship with Penny. 2008, she needs to take the year off for her body. We don't make the playoffs.
Yep.
She comes back in 2009 and we win another championship. Here we go, Diamond.
Gorgeous pass.
They've just been efficient.
Turner setting a screen for Skylar Diggins-Smith. Mid-range jumper is good. Skylar Diggins-Smith. That was just a long two, but it was pretty.
Has a clutch shot and tells everybody where to go and how to set up. And that's where they really miss her, too, as far as her ability to talk to her teammates.
Canada strip. Taurasi calling for everybody to set up and run something. Shot clock winding down. Diggins-Smith, splash. She's got 15. Taurasi trying to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Gustafson is there for the rebound. Three on the way by Sky is good. Skylar Diggins-Smith has 18 points. Diggins-Smith for three. Her third triple of the game. Skylar Diggins-Smith stops, pops, and hits. Skylar Diggins-Smith, blow by, you betcha, she's got 29.
Lexi Brown is having an outstanding season as far as her confidence in shooting the ball, but it's been her defense that has really impressed Fred the most.
You know, Fred, you know offense is a big thing, but they start putting both ends of the floor as far as the three ball together. That's dangerous. Diggins-Smith with the drive on the baseline, wanted the foul.
A part of this organization is that all of that will pay off at the right time. And this team will be in the playoffs with an opportunity to fight.
And Skylar Diggins-Smith with a response of her own, the and one there.
Well, and just the offense of Skylar Diggins-Smith right now is catered towards scoring in the paint.
Phoenix right now only have 3 seconds to work with. She's on the floor. Jordan Canada and Skylar Diggins-Smith is able to knock it down. A couple of bodies down on the floor for LA.
Mention that confidence coming into the season. Athletes Unlimited, they did wonders for her. Played in that league and really came into the season looking like a different player. Phoenix, Skylar Diggins-Smith with the three-point. Nneka's work is tireless as a leader and carries it so well.
She gets to do it alongside her sister who knows the work that she's been able to put in. Sophie Cunningham knocks down the three. At that point, do you rename the three-point contest? Because she's just been collecting the trophy the last couple years.
That'd be appropriate. Really good ball screen action there.
2 minutes remaining in regulation. 2 minutes.
So we get the 2-minute warning here as Skylar Diggins-Smith. Count the bucket.
You have to be prepared for Skylar's attack off of the dribble, the pull-up.
Shot clock winding down. It's at 3. Sky's got a fire. And Breezy gets the tip in on the pass from Skylar. Nice pass inside to Taurasi, who's not going to miss from there.
Very quiet in this first half so far.
Sky with the take on the rookie, you betcha.
Call on Gustafson, a nice uplift by Skylar, wanting contact. The arm is all over.
And here come the Mercury. Your 5 on the floor for the Mercury. Petty, Cunningham, Gustafson, Sims, and Diggins-Smith. The 3 is good. Okay, Sky. Washington must not like the desert as the Mystics give it up. And Skylar Diggins-Smith, who started the turnover, lets Petty finish it. Turner almost loses the handle. So after the Diggins-Smith free throws, Taurasi three is good. Ball out of bounds underneath. Just 4 seconds on the shot clock. Skylar to Diana. Up and in. Taurasi's got 24.
Savannah, especially with Turner and Sims and Cunningham down there. And there's that.
Taurasi almost lost the handle. Gets it back to Petty. Shot clock into single digits. Cunningham and Sky. Bouncing into Petty. Oh, that was beautiful. Skylar Diggins-Smith assist. They ticket Sophie Cunningham with the personal foul. So that is 4 on Cunningham. With that, we will step aside. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 10 seconds. Skylar Diggins-Smith for 3. You betcha! Diggins.
At the age of 39 years old at the time, now 40 against his Sun team. Diggins-Smith to the lane, Scooper with the right hand. Kurt Miller suspects Vanessa Nygaard, first-year head coach, will send double teams at Connecticut's post players. Diggins-Smith smooth on the attack. We'll get you out on this. Anything you can share about the playoffs and just things that we can look forward to in terms of when the run, as it plays out, we go through the best 2 out of 3 and then to the 3 of 5 series. And every look, it feels like, Julianne, in this third quarter has been extremely high percentage.
Right around the rim.
Strong take. Diggins-Smith yells and 1.
You really can't win games, especially in this league. Anybody can beat anybody. That's why the playoffs are going to be fun to watch, Brendan, because you never know.
Diggins-Smith somehow gets in there and finishes. 12 points for Sky.
Diggins-Smith right around Charles again, gets the finish.
Good ball handling by Skylar. Crucial time.
Speaking with Vanessa Nygaard pregame, she says Sue is part of a dying breed as Sky gets the 3 to go. She's got 15 to lead all scores. The slip through by Sophie, right by Charles, and we're tied at 65. Lloyd and Bird. Skylar Diggins-Smith dropping defenders like a bad habit. She's got 25.
I've heard it in a long time.
So the lead back to 4 for Phoenix. 8 games to go after today. Skylar Diggins-Smith.
When you can knock down some threes, it opens up inside. A little 15-footer by Skylar Diggins-Smith. Free throw line extended, and then on the other end. And how many blocks?
I got her with 2. Skylar Diggins-Smith buries the 3. Stewart in the second half has been, in particular, really good. She's been held to just 6 points as Sky earns another trip to the free throw line.
Being outscored 27-6 at this point, and Skylar Diggins-Smith having a career game. Stewart is so long. She's so difficult to block off the boards. Another back door.
Turner with the finish. 15 points for the Mercury.
Just good recognition by the Mercury with Skylar Diggins-Smith and Turner. And Ezzy Megbar is, and who's the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year and all the other awards, but Skylar Diggins-Smith deserves to be first team for sure.
Oh, 100%. She's in the MVP conversation as well, and she gets the floater to go.
Is really pushing the ball, and with Tolliver on the floor now for the LA Sparks, that really picks the offense up for them.
Skylar Diggins-Smith doesn't get the roll, pokes the ball out though. Does Jenny Sims from underneath, and Sky connects from 3. And she comes up with the steal. Tolliver trying to foul, doesn't get the whistle. Skylar Diggins-Smith with the easy finish. Something is wrong with the process. Cutting to the basket. Sky has 10 points, the first into double figures, and she leads all scores. Swings it over to Sky. Off the window. She wanted the foul, didn't get it, but will take the bucket. Yeah, her brother Isaiah plays at Tennessee Tech. Skylar Diggins-Smith. She's got 16 to lead all scores.
She had the best time.
So under 5 minutes to go, beautiful bounce pass from Gustafson to Sky. Skylar Diggins-Smith. If you don't stop her, she won't stop. She's got 20. She had missed the previous 3 games. Shot clock into single digits. Sky gets the floater to go. Personal foul.
She's so good with that floater.
Yes. So impressive is Nneka Ogwumike. Skylar Diggins-Smith gets the roll.
She got Kennedy Carter on her hip.
That was just her 6th made three-pointer all season. She's trying to fill the gap left by Lexi Brown. Skylar Diggins-Smith is not